All 8 of my dogs are stretched in front of me in pairs along the gangline. They claw the ground in frustration as the loudspeaker blares. "Here's teen number 5, our hometown girl, 14-year-old Victoria Seckard." A male voice booms out my racing stats, while my lead dog, Bean, whips his crooked rat tail. He tries to lunge forward and then catches my eye and screams with a pitch that shoots up my spinal cord and electrifies my teeth. "Easy!" I grip the sled with shaking hands. I freaking hate starts. With close to 100 dogs here, the energy in the air is frantic. The bawling of the dogs in the team behind me echoes in my ears, while the distinct odor of dog dew smeared under my runners assaults my nose. I try to focus on my dogs and the race shoot ahead. Not the burning need to win. Not the fact that there's no one here to cheer for me. "We gotcha!" 2 burly guys kneeling on the start line struggle to hold my bucking sled stanchions. 3, 2, 1, go! We leap forward and shoot through Wicker's parking lot. The main race sponsor insisted we started at his feed store, even though it's 3 blocks away from the trailhead. They trucked in snow to get us through the streets, but as we skid through the dirty slush, I can tell this is a bad idea. Mushers need a real snow base for any kind of control. My frozen eyelashes stick together, and I swipe at them as I peer ahead. We fly to the first corner, my heart pounding. "Ha!" I shout. My leaders swerve left, and the dog sled skids sideways. We're gaining momentum. With the wind cutting into my face, it feels as if I'm being slingshot out of a jet. A red Chevette is the last in a line of parked vehicles along the other side of the road. I crouch low, stick my left foot out, and dig the heel of my muckluck in to carve a tighter turn. The sled continues skidding. Closer, closer. I jump on the brake, smashing the 2 metal points into the ground with every ounce of my 5'0" frame. Still, we skid. And then we careen into the door, my teeth rattling with the impact. A metal screech announces the collision to everyone. I hear a grinding pop. We clear the car, and I look down to see a little extra weight in the sled bag, a side mirror. Glancing around to see if anyone noticed, I grab it and nonchalantly toss it away. The cold wind whistles through me while I grin. I turn my attention back to my dogs. My leaders, Bean and Blue, dig for the trailhead with matching strides. Blue's classic husky coat, with his black and white face mask, is even more striking next to Bean's rusty propane tank shade of fur. We hurtle down the middle of the street that's been blocked off for the race. Now that they're running, my dogs are all business, focused ahead with tight tug lines. My heart squeezes with pride. They don't glance up as they barrel past a crouched photographer with a telephoto lens. They even ignore the smell coming from the hot dog stand next to the coffee shop. We catapult past a truck with its doors open, blasting country music. Past the historic log building that is the trading post, with the 2 moose over the door. Someone had found the 2 sets of antlers locked together, and the scene of how the animals died is forever replicated. When I was young, I could hardly stand to look at it, imagining what the moose had to endure. Stuck together in battle, helpless, and starving to death in the bush. Finally, we're past Main Street, and we slip by the snow fencing that funnels us toward the trail.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.